The great resource that's out there is really love. To leverage that as the answer to this problem, love is what makes this work. It's love of children, it's love of family, it's love of neighbor. And every community out there has women who are ready to do that. In about the year 2000, it's been about 25 years now, was the first time I ever came to Honduras, and I learned what a pila is. What's a pila? It's a big open tank where most people collect water and where water is delivered. And I was walking around in a village, and the host, a priest, said to me, that family over there was going to invite you to supper, but they've had to withdraw their invitation because their little girl died this morning because of dirty water. A 2-year-old child died because of dirty water. And I was so taken aback. The only prayer I could come up with was, I have nothing. I don't know what I'm doing in this picture. I don't know anything about water and how to provide that. I have nothing. And it wasn't until maybe 5 or 6 years later that I was coming back to Honduras with a medical team to do medical missions. And my friend Arnie and I were standing looking at a line of people standing in the sun waiting to see the very few doctors we had. And Arnie said, you know, if we could bring clean water into this neighborhood, it would eliminate half this patient load. And I could only say, so how are we going to do that? And that's how we began finding Water by Women.
We tried a lot of different technologies, and we researched in cooperation with the women in Honduras. We asked questions, they trusted us enough to tell us, and we looked at different things from wells to different filtration systems to infrastructure.
All of those desperately thirsty people have one common resource that is untapped, and that is smart, caring women. And they're at the point of use. They're at the point of the problem, which is small children in the home drinking dirty water.
And what they really wanted was something that would work inside their own homes, something they could control and manage, and something that required only gravity and their love for their family. And that's the filter system that we're using.
So what we do is we equip women with the best filter that money can buy, and we train them how to use it correctly. And then we ask them to each be responsible for 3 other families. And we do that because the need is so huge that we just want to reach more of them as quickly as possible, because we want to prevent the death of their children. And so you put a filter into the hands of a woman and you give her a purpose, and she will change her world.
A mother's love is crucial to making this water program work because it's guaranteed, it's automatic, it's unchanging, and it is very, very powerful.
Love is what makes this work. It's love of children, it's love of family, it's love of neighbor. And every community out there has women who are ready to do that.
We now have almost a complete generation of children who've been raised on clean water in some communities, particularly this one here in Honduras. And the change is obvious and visible to even a non-trained eye. These are happy, healthy, vibrant children. We used to see a lot of pain and suffering, and that's just not here anymore. I never had the skills to help them as a physician, but I did have the skills to help them as a human being.
With the approach of Water by Women, it's simple. It's really easy to do. It takes a little bit of organization, but we can, with very little funding, go across an entire community and in 8 to 10 days have everyone there drinking clean water.
We started in Honduras in an effort to eliminate health problems in one community, and we began with 10 water women. We've grown from that point to where we have partners and water women in more than 40 countries, and it works everywhere, regardless of language, regardless of religion, because mother's love is a universal, divine, constant thing.
I really believe that God takes delight in working with the least likely to succeed, in turning someone onto a problem. And I just have seen that happen over and over. God can use all of us, and God is not dependent upon our credentials, our academic achievements. If God can use me, God can use anyone.
The problem of unsafe water is so big it feels impossible to tackle. But it's a real dangerous thing to teach people that you have to be special in order to change things. You don't. You just have to try. We started out to help just a few women in a small community. We found out that it worked, and we went on to do more and more. And we found out that it is possible to solve large problems with simple love solutions. A mother's love is what makes this work, and it would be a mistake to underestimate how much that kind of love can change things.